Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever Bardcore songwriting challenge on this channel, where I try to complete and mix and master an entire song in 1 hour. I'm doing this to um, further my skills as a musician and be able to produce high quality content as quickly as possible. And for this challenge, I thought it would be fun to see if I can do exactly that. So I'm going to jump right into it, starting off with the rules. So rules that I just came up with today is the song must be complete in an hour. It must consist of at least 2 unique verses, a bridge, and a chorus. It could include a rhythm instrument, melody instrument, percussion instrument, and vocals, and be written in the third person to tell a story, and must include 3 random words, each with its own perfect rhyme. So I think I can do this, but it's going to be very close. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll see what we get. This is the first time I'm ever doing anything like this, so it's going to be very, very close. But I have a random word generator that we're going to be utilizing. I set up a few things ahead of time, like Flat for composing and FL Studio for the actual mixing and mastering. And of course, I set up the Word doc for actually composing the verses. So I'm going to start on the count of 3. If anyone's here yet. No, but that's okay. Let me double check the stream is healthy before I get into it, because I won't be able to stop. Otherwise, it says it is publicly on. It looks like healthy stream. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the songwriting challenge has officially began. And to start us off, let's pick our 3, right? It's counting? Yeah, there we go. It's counting. Perfect. Okay. Starting off, we have to pick our 3 random words. Now, I did 3 specifically medieval words so that we can interest anything that has to have a perfect rhyme or doesn't quite work. So interest, that's medieval word. Tough, that's a medieval word. Activity, that's a medieval word. So these are our 3 words, and we are going to be pasting that here onto the next segment. That's 45 seconds. Good. Interest, tough, activity. Verse 1. Yo, what's good? How's it going? Good to see you, Andreas Barrett's Foldgard. I think I said that right. Today we're speed running a song. I'm trying to figure out if I can write an entire song in 1 hour. So far, so good. So let's see. Verse, rough concept. Let's see. Interest, tough, activity. Okay, what could this song be about? Third person, has to be third person, has to tell a story based on rule 4. So let's, interest, talk, activity. I kind of write the entire song all at the same time. It's kind of my way of organizing it. So if you don't have a cohesive song, then you won't be able to have a really good song that anyone will want to listen to. If all goes well, then I might record this and post it as a short. So hopefully that's that works out well. Sorry, I'm trying to think, trying to commentate, and trying to compose an original work all at the same time. Xelos says, good day, popping in to say hi and good luck. Thank you very much for saying hello. A good day to you as well, sir. Sire, fellow. Today we're drinking sweet and spicy tea. Quite enjoyable. My personal favorite, although they've recently dumbed down the flavor, so I'm not super thrilled by that, but that's beside the point. Anyways, interest, tough, activity. Let's say this is... Andre says, what about this? Verse 1, when dusk doth fall and cobblestone bells cry, 1 hour, hearth burns low, the wind makes moan around ivy tower. It's good. I like the dark vibes there. So I think... the rough concept should probably be dark, dusk. Should be about, if it's interest, tough, and an activity, I think it should be about the slowing down of dusk. I think sounds pretty good. The slowing down as evening comes. Maybe that's interesting. Or, yeah, keep pumping out ideas. I'm all ears for sure. First one, this should be... we see a fellow in the midday. See fellow in midday. See him winding down. What should be the sad twist? There could be a sad twist in the chorus of like, actually it's a metaphor for death or something. Oh, I'm behind. I'm behind on the initial concept. Shoot. Speedrun timer is keeping me in track. The moon looks down on the shield and sheep, on lover's vow and thief, the living laugh, the weary sleep, the dead lie still in grief. Oh, that's crispy. That's crispy, man. How are you coming up with this as quicker than I am? Fellow in midday, see him winding down. I think this should be find out he's already dead. Bridges. Maybe you see the graveyard. Visits graveyard. That's it. Okay, find out he's actually been a ghost this whole time. That'll be the twist. Okay, there it is. There's the concept. All right, let's see how we go. See a fellow in midday, verse 1, tough activity, interest. So I have to include all three of these words in the song and a perfect rhyme for each of them. So activity has to rhyme with, I guess I could say depravity or something. T, C, tough, interest. What rhymes with interest? That's why I have this rhyme zone where I can figure out some words that rhyme with interest pretty quickly, and I don't have to come up with it all on my own. Andrea says, IDK, I'm just thinking medieval. Hey, any concepts are good concepts as far as I'm concerned, so thank you for any help you give to me. That is... Wow! Thank you very much for the super chat. It is always an honor, always a blessing, so thank you very much. Let's see. The baker snores, the guard's a fool, priest lost, brawl at stool, the dice are cursed, the cards all lie, but luck looks fair in the pitcher's 5. Wow, that's fan. Pinterest. Interest. In the rest. Interest. I think in the rest. It rhymes with interest. Okay. I can do that later. See the fellow in midday. What's a fun line? A good catch. Oh, I got 2 minutes to come up with verse 1. The man did walk. The man did walk, but none could see. The man could gaze, but no, the man. Something curious. It's like the first sentence. The first sentence is always the hardest one. Jay says, sorry, I gotta go, but I wish you good luck. No worries. You can check out the live stream later if you're interested. If not, have a good day, and I wish you the best as well. Take care. The man did walk, but none could see. Think. Midday. Man, being creative on the spot is really exciting and really difficult. Let's see. Maybe I could use some of Andreas's words. Baker, priest, bar, cursed, cards. Lover's vow, thief. Sleep. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. End of verse 8. I gotta make up some time here soon. I could probably make up some time in the music stage. I know I can do that later, depending on how long this takes. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's get this back up. Okay. Make a walk. Oh, got it. Homeward he walked. The weary day done. The work has ended. The work has ended. What has begun? To home at last. Just there he see. To home at last, just there he see. To see the final, the man's final activity. We might be able to go back and change this later, but there, that's activity. That's one word that we got to include. See, activity. I'm gonna say that this counts as a perfect rhyme. If someone disagrees, feel free to correct me. Until I hear otherwise, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Now I get to see him winding down. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, making up some time here. See him winding down. So he starts off in midday. He's going home after a weary day of work. I'm trying to add too much poeticism. Is that even a word? I'm trying to be too poetic. I think I gotta just simplify it a little bit. But hey, it's your first time, so you gotta figure it out. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. The work has ended. What has begun? To home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. And when at last to rest. When at last he gets to rest. None shall pay him interest. I don't know if that's a stretch. I misspelled it. Interest, rest, and interest. Interest, trist, list. Let's see. But would rest rhyme with interest, or would it have to be interest? Something like list. What rhymes with list? List. List, gist, wrist, kissed, wrist, missed, checklist. He is dismissed. None shall pay him interest. None shall pay him much interest. I think that counts as a perfect rhyme. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to say that that's the second word we use. So let's undo this highlight. Okay. When at last he is dismissed, none shall pay him interest. Think. I can still use some of these things that he said. Let's see. Dice are cursed, cards shall lie. Luck looks fair in pitchers 5. Very nice. Oh, I got 1 more minute for verse 2, but we're actually catching up. I'm glad I got this timer. I originally didn't set up the steps on it for the different segments to go down. Because I thought, oh, I'll just use the timer and I'll just wing it. But no, it's really helping me keep on track for an hour. Okay. Let's see. Verify it's you. Wait, I'm in the middle of a stream. He's trying to get me to verify that it's me in the middle of a stream. Chat, is this cheating? It's gonna kick me out of my Google account if I don't do this sidetrack. Let's pause the timer. Timer paused. Timer paused while Google lets me sign into my own account. Yes, it was me. Okay. There we go. Okay, back on track. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Bring up the old stream. Sorry, I can't see. Take a sip of tea. I'm going to be singing later, so I got to have some tea ready for the singing part, if I'm ready for that, which I think I am. I should really have like speed running music in the background, but I think it distracts me. None shall pay him interest. But yet in peace he sits to watch. He'll watch and sit the people with their candles lit. Maybe there's like a burial thing going on. All right, that's verse. That's verse 2. Got the bridge. Got until 6. I got 2 minutes for the bridge. Let's see. It's in a graveyard now. Well, I guess he's in the graveyard now. Post. For from his post. Beside the crowd. His peace. In his peace. Loud, proud. Shroud. Another stone is laid this day. Another stone is laid this day. Let's see. Tough activity, tough. What rhymes with tough? Stuff. That's lame. Rough, buff, gruff. I think I could use rough. Another stone is not said. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. Laid. L-A-I-D. Gosh. I always out myself on the streams because everyone can see how bad my spelling actually is in real time. But hey, that's okay. Okay. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Through work is ended, what has begun. To home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. And when at last he is dismissed, none shall pay him much interest. But yet in peace he'll watch and sit, the people with their candles lit. For from his post beside the crowd, his peace is but a fragile shroud. Another stone is laid this day. A friend has joined him on the way. Okay, that's the bridge. Next. Ooh. Was I quicker? Okay, sweet. I'm ahead of the game. Ahead of the game. Barely. Barely ahead of the game. Alright. Chorus 1. Find out he's already dead. A ghost the whole time. For here in here in the grave. Here in the grave. Our final what? Here in the grave? I don't know. Here in the grave. I like here in the grave, or here in the grave. And stone. So rough. The strong and vines are tough. Escape he does not wish for. Maybe he's satisfied with his situation, and if he can satisfy us with his situation, then he can say maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay when you're tired. It's when it's your time. Do not fear death. Maybe that's the moral of the story, if there's a moral that I just got out of nowhere. We'll see. We'll see. Shines are rough. The moss is strong. The vines are tough. To escape, he does not wish. He does not seek. He does not wish to turn to the past, for peace is here at last. I don't know, kind of cheesy, but I came up with it in a... Was tough the word? Yeah, it was tough the word, okay. Tough. Okay, rough, tough, interest, dismissed, activity, there to see. All right, we figured it out. That's the chorus. Okay. That's good. We've got a little bit of time left. 20 minutes, and we've already got all the words. That's nice. Now we just have to start with the beat. So we're composing the beat. Let's see. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. The work has ended, what has begun. To home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. I'm feeling this should be probably a slow, somber song because it's going to be related to death, or at least passing of peace. So I think we should start with the tempo. Should it be in 4/4 or 3/4? That's another thing to think about. I can change that later, but okay, that's way the heck too slow. Well, actually, maybe it is not. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It might be too short for YouTube Shorts, that's for sure. All right, let's try this. 120, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Is that too loud? Doesn't look like it. I feel like if I got an actual drum, I might be able to figure this out a little quicker, but if only I had an actual drum right over there. Good thing I have a drum. It's a very good thing. Or else I wouldn't be able to, you know, obey rule, what is it? I think it's rule 4, where we have to have, no, rule 3, I have to include at least one percussion instrument. This I always thought would be an interesting kind of like, drum beat, you know. It feels like it's kind of a, well, I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. Make sure this is on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Could I sing to that? Homeward, the weary day done. What has begun? Just a home at last, just here to see the man's final activity. Something like that, maybe. That would make sense. Compose beat. Oh, I got a minute to compose this beat. It should be a little faster. 140, not. There, that'll be the beat for now. And then I can include that for like a tambourine. Tamborine's not too hard for me to add later if something else changes, so let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay. Song in 1 hour. So that'll be the beat. This will be one verse, so then the next bit will go. I think that's one stanza. Feels weary day done, the work has ended, what has begun, to home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. So that's verse 1. This is verse 2. No, it's bridge 1 and then chorus. I'm going to delete that because it's going to be the end of the chorus. I'm going to change it up for the bridge, make it slightly, that's the bridge, yeah. And I'll add one right here. That sounds about right. Oh, and that's the time for the beat, so I got to move on. Move on to composing the chords. I usually use the accordion to say what chord we're going to play. What key does it need to be in? I think it'd be really fun to try and use my low tin whistle for this song because it's got a good lower register, so good bass notes. I think that'd be pretty good. It also could be sad, so that'd have to be the key of E minor. Let's see. I totally forgot what the key of E minor was in sharps and flats. So let's find that out. I'm pretty sure it's like the key of D plus something else. Let's see. Oh, it's the key of G major. Easy. Okay, so that's this one. And there we go. Key of E. Let's start here with an E. See which E is that? Is that the lower E? Yeah, let's see. That should be a whole note. No, just whole. Okay. Seems like things are still going well. Sometimes I've accidentally pressed a button and stopped a recording, but it seems like it's pretty steady right now. I thought I accidentally pressed space to start this, and then it totally get me off. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's see. That sounds kind of good. Copy that. Paste it here. Let's make all those holes whole notes. Okay. Now it's kind of starting to come along. Alright, that's not a bad verse, but I want to mix it up, make it more... That's kind of not too bad. What's it good? Alright, I like that. There, chord progression is done. That did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. Okay, sweet. So we're good on time for now, I guess. So we can take a little bit longer. Compose the melody. Let's see. Melody. I can do that on guitar for some amount. I could do it on recorder, although I guess I'm not actually using a recorder, but I gotta figure out where's E. E. So I can't actually go any lower than D on this particular tin whistle. So I gotta make sure that I don't overdo it. And now the melody is really tricky because you gotta really follow the chord progression, and then you gotta follow the actual rhythm that's in the verse itself. So that's probably going to be the hardest part of this challenge, is figuring out that. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. I also got to make sure I can sing it. Oh, I made a very bad miscalculation. Day done. So this is... We walked the weary day done. So this, I actually need to double this. Okay, sweet. I just gotta... Wait, I gotta move this till later. Copy that, and I'll put you down here for now. And then I'm going to avoid copying. So this is actually just a verse. This is... So I miscalculated. So what I need to do is actually... this is just one verse. These two, or I guess these 8 measures. So then I could change this chord progression. B, that works. Alright. That's good. Okay, I moved on too quickly apparently from chords, but we can make up time because we didn't spend a lot of time on that. I budgeted 5 hours, but I did not need 5 hours apparently. That was... Weary he walks the... That's right, right? That's what it said. Homeward he walked the weary day done. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Okay. The work has ended, weary day done. Though what has ended. Though I can hit that note, but it's limited the notes that I can hit, so it's kind of tough. Has ended. The work has ended. Okay. Homeward he walked, weary day done. The work has ended, what has begun? The work has ended, what has begun, I think. What has be... You can be that. Where he walked, the weary day done. The work has ended, what has begun. Okay, I like that. Not bad, not bad. To home at last, just there to see. Just home at last. Just home at last. Just home at last. To home at last, just there to see. That one goes here. There to see. That would be... The man's final activity. The feeling. See the man's final activity. No, I think I should go here. I think that goes... Man's final act. I did that too soon. There. That's almost... Oh, shoot. I'm over time for composing the melody already? Oh, goodness. I'm not even halfway through it. Okay. Sheesh. Tivity. Tivity. What's this? This is a B. What's in B? B. No. So F sharp works. Alright, so then I can copy this entire thing for the verse, post it one more time. Copy, paste, save some time there. It has to resolve to E immediately after because there's so much dissonance in that chord for the F. I guess it's the B major. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that it lines up with this, and because I'm gonna copy paste it anyways, I'm gonna probably sing it differently, but it'll be composed this way. Gosh, 20 minutes. Okay, 22 minutes. We can do this. 4 from his post beside the crowd. 4 from his post beside the crowd. His peace was a friend. His peace is but a fragile shroud. For by his peace a fragile. 4 from his post beside the crowd means that 4 from his post. 4 from his post. 4 from his post. That should be a chord. 8th note. Post B. Okay, that works. That works. What's this? This is a C. So C has C. I guess this would probably be a C minor. G. No, that's fine. His peace is but a fragile shroud. I'm going to copy this chord progression in this beat because I don't have time to go back and redo it and just put, oh, nope, I've got to do this one first. Copy that chord progression, paste it here, and one more time, and then that'll be the full song, so I'm going to minus that away. This is okay. And then it goes to that again. Nope. I have to put it there. Put it there. Just keeping track of all the different moving pieces is part of the trick of all this stuff. Trying to do it quickly is... Okay. No! Don't lose my lyrics. Too distracted. Gotta lock in. His piece is but a fragile shroud. I'm gonna copy the rhythm of the first bit. Okay, there. See, if you're ever worried about how you can create a song, just literally copy bits of it, paste it later, and then change a few things, and then that's like, you know, it seems consistent and slightly different, which is kind of what songs are made to be. So copy paste is your best friend with a song. I'm just going to copy this. We don't have time, so I'm just going to paste it. Here in the grave and stone so rough. For here in the grave so E. Here. Rest. Here in the grave, and stone so rough. The moss is strong and vines are tough. The moss, this should be a 8th note. F. Okay. That's a good melody, pretty decent, pretty straightforward. So strong and rough, so tough, he does not. Peace is here at last. Alright, that sounds like a good kind of bring it down. Like you bring it high a little bit and then you bring it back down a little bit. High energy for the final point. It's going to be a lame song, but you know what? We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Ooh, I do not have much time. But that's okay. I'm almost to the fun part. Killjoy says, finally another live. It's been a month. Yes, I have been busy and I've surprisingly little actual alone time. Married life is crazy, but hey, that's how it's got to be, you know. Welcome. I'm glad you got to be back. So today we're speed running. We're trying to compose a song in an hour. Compose it, sing it, and play it. And I got 15 minutes, so I'm cooking. I gotta go fast. We already wrote all the lyrics in the first little bit, so now I'm just gotta. Let's see. Just gotta send it. Gotta. He does not. Rest. To rest. Return. To the past. For peace is here at last. Okay, how does that sound? Okay, sweet. Let's speed it up. I'm gonna speed it up like super fast. See how it all sounds together. It's supposed to be a sad, somber song because Andrea set the tone at the beginning, but I want to speed it up. Okay, that's close enough. Good enough for me. Let's change this back down to the original 120. Nope, 140. Okay, and we're going to export this as a MIDI file so we can put it into FL Studio super quickly. Full score with everything. Let me just make sure I can... where is it? Make sure I put it in the right spot. Down. I've got all of my files off screen. Looking at that now. Song in 1 hour 00. That's it. You there, and now FL Studio time. I'll import MIDI. Let's this one. All of them. I already have it set up with my template. It might completely overrule it. Hopefully not, but it very well might. Totally did. Okay, whatever. It's going to be harder to add the effects, so I get to move on to recording the beat now. Let's just plop this in there. Okay, sweet. So the way I record beats, I've got to change that to there. So now this should, that should be good, and then I'll go here. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a hack where I there's the hack. And then I'm going to set this metronome on, do this guy. You are trying to do the standard drum kit. I don't know if that actually worked or not. Let me actually click the right button. There we go. And let's do this. Okay, here we go. Get you up. I completely forgot what this looked like. Okay, zoom out. I am not clutching this for real. Okay, there we go. Nope, stop. If I lose this speedrun challenge because I can't click the spacebar, I'm gonna lose it. I'm totally gonna lose this because I don't know how to press the spacebar. There you go. Close enough. Now I'm going to copy paste you a bunch of times. There. Get rid of that. Put you there. And there. Okay, cool. The beat is done. Next. Okay, not that far over. Record chords. Oh gosh, I gotta record the chords. Be right back to get some chords. Let's do accordion. That's what I have. Alright, accordion. See if we can get this going in time. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. Standard drum kit, accordion. You can see how does that destroy my microphone? No, actually, that's not too bad. Let's see. I'm gonna record for the same amount of time. So here to here. From there to there. And I'm gonna be recording not in you, but in you. Let's see how this sounds. Fruity filter. Not that one. This one. Fruity reverb is actually not too bad though. Okay, how does it go again? Drum accordion. E. A. E. Oh no. C. That's right. totally didn't do the right chord. 1 second. 7 minutes. No. D, H. H is B. Alright, I got it. Not that one. Almost. Nope. Okay, there we go. Get to put you here. I'm gonna be intentionally lazy about my naming this time around. Remember in last live streams, I try and stay organized and name everything correctly. Not this time. But wait a second. That's the bridge and that's the chorus. That's right, okay. So there's part of it done. Nice thing about this bit is I don't have to arrange it after I'm done. Alright, what does it look like here? Okay, it's not too bad, not too shabby. Okay, it's D, D, C, C. Oh, bro, I'm not going to do this on time. I might be able to do the melody, but I can't. I took too long in the composing stage. C, C, D, D, C, C, D. Okay, I can do that. This is D. Here. Okay, there's one down. And the next segment. So close, I'm so close. Here we go. E, G. Alright, let's just improvise it. Maybe I can do it in time. I can't. Didn't do it that time. Nope. I've lost myself. So close. I was so close. Also not it. There, that's it. That's it. That's the chords. Next. Record melody. I'm not going to do it in time. I would still like to figure out how... I will pause the timer at an hour and see how far I got. Okay. I wonder if I might be able to make it if I record the entire thing straight through, but that's tricky on my first try, especially. You can go away. You can record slop. That's what you were doing. Record part 1. This guy. All right. Let's see. Last time. Recorder. Where are you? There you are. Why does it... Oh my goodness, it's not playing it for me. Oh, I see. I was recording over other things. Amateur mistake. I wouldn't do that again, would I? Almost got it. Okay, it's gonna be tricky. You know, I'm just gonna go for it just to see what happens, and then, actually, I think we're out of time, so I'm just gonna pause it. I was not able to get to the melody, unfortunately. Tragically, this is where we're at. So let's just unmute it. Unmute it, and here's the whole song, start to finish, guys. Okay, that's it. Entire song, start to finish. That's what I was able to get done in an hour, as well as writing lyrics, all these lyrics in an hour. So I made a story. All things considered, I think I would need more time, or I just need to go quicker. I think I'd definitely be quicker my second time around. I wasted a lot of time in the beginning trying to figure out what the concept should be. Trying to figure out what to write down, and then I think another biggest time sink of mine. Solid 7.5 out of 10 says Killjoy. Thank you. I think personally I might give it 4 if I'm generous, but that's just because I wasn't able to finish it. If I was able to finish it, and I'd agree. But we'll see. We'll see. I think my let's see, biggest compose melody and record the chords, I think, was the biggest time losses that I had, just because I messed up the chords so many times. But yeah, composing the melody, I lost a lot of time. I was like ahead when I was composing the chords, a little bit behind on the beat. I was like back and forth, right? But yeah, composing the melody, funnily enough, I didn't think that was what would take me the most time. Well, all right, so we've made it to our 1 hour mark. I'm gonna continue to see how long it would take me to finish the song, given that we are where we're at. Hopefully aspire to be a solid 7 out of 10, 7.5. think the melody is certainly good. Oh, maybe I should have included that at the recording. That might have bumped my score a bit in my own eyes. But I'm gonna stand for this. Raise my microphone. Is this tuned? Okay, I can get that. I can get that. That's not too hard. Not too bad. Okay, I should start the timer again. Let's unpause it. All right, let's see how long it takes me. See how long it takes me. Move that down a little. All right. I'm going to record it in segments, so just the first bit. Okay. Let's try it, but let's record on this one instead, so that it's not occupying the same as something else. My microphone's totally falling down on me. I don't know why. Let me fix that. That's part of the time, but I also started without starting the timer, so this is my punishment for starting too soon. What could possibly go wrong? This falls in the middle of live streaming. Technical difficulties. I'm pausing the timer now. This thinking thing. All right. There we go. Back we go. All right. Gonna have to do an analysis on this later for me speeding up my composing. Metronome. And this guy's back. Recording on. Maybe hit the recording. Okay. Maybe I should double record over that. Nah, it's the speed run. We don't care about quality quite yet. We will make it quality later if it actually becomes a full song. Who knows? All right. New segment. New segment. Speed running. Whoever thought I'd actually be a speedrunner YouTuber? I've always wanted to do something like this, but never really had a good chance. Quarter, what is it? There it is. part down, next part, speed run. Just listen to it first. Okay, this bit is tricky. Alright, got it. Is this going to set a Kingdom speed record? Hopefully. I've not seen anyone compose a medieval ballad in an hour and maybe 10 minutes, so we'll see. Hopefully. Currently, I am the only minstrel in the vicinity, so at least that I know of. Other bards from other kingdoms may have set similar records. Almost got it. I think this is it. This will be the take. This will be it right here. Holy cow, I didn't actually think it would be the take. I was just saying that to be arrogant. Okay, cool. All right, here's the final instrumental. While I'm listening to this, I can speed run by setting things like reverb. Where is it? Turning off the metronome. Setting effects and all that. Okay, there's recording the melody. Now I gotta record the vocals. Oh, now I have to sing. I love singing. It's both the most critical part of the song and the most uncomfortable thing for me. I got a comment on one of my videos. I forget who said it. I know someone. I could look it up, but I don't care who said it. But it was so, like, it hits right in your heart, but like also fair. They said, "I love the lyrics, but please get another singer." And I was like, I love getting called out, but sometimes, comments are ruthless. Although they seem like well-intentioned people, so no hard feelings. If they're watching this now. Or later. Okay, let's see. Homeward he walked. Not you, this one. What's already taken? This one's not taken. Test. Doesn't have anything, okay. Test. 2, okay. Woo! The weary day done. Lyrics. Man's final activity. Dismissed. none. There we go. I should record one verse at a time. Although if I was like super skilled, I'd record the entire thing through. That's probably another way to speedrun. Record it all in one take. Okay. Homeward he walked. Homeward he walked. The midday done. The work has ended, what has begun. At last, just there to see the man's final activity. Okay. That'll be closest I get. Now to actually sing it. Ah, project your voice with confidence. Sing something loud and don't sustain notes. Okay. Nasal. And if I could get rid of the nasal in my voice, I'd probably sound very different. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, la la la. Okay. Let me turn this down because I'm going to have to project. Did I click it? Oh no, I was on the wrong program. There we go. Almost. Maybe if I pull up the lyrics on the other screen, then I won't have to go back and forth and I'll stop making these silly mistakes. Okay. All these efficiencies that I'm learning as we go. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Though work has ended, what has begun? To home at last, just there to see. To home at last, just there to see. Let's put this to the side so I can actually see it as it goes. Homeward he walked. Homeward he walked. Turn that on maybe. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Though work has ended, what has begun? To home at last, to there to see. Just there to see man's final act. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Though work has ended, what has begun? To home at last, to home at last. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. Though work has ended, what has begun? To home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm figuring out my singing voice more and more every time I sing, I feel. Alright. And when at last he is dismissed. And when at last he is dismissed. He is dismissed. And when at last he is dismissed, none shall pay him much interest. But yet in peace he'll watch and sit, the other people with their candles lit. The people with their candles lit. And when at last he is dismissed, none shall pay him much interest. But yet in peace he'll watch and sit, the people with their candles lit. Okay. Next, this segment, the bridge. So exciting. If I would have made this song shorter, I might have been able to complete it quicker. There we go. Here we go. Wish me luck. And when at last, and when at last, and when at last he is dismissed, lunch. No, wait, that's the wrong. I was singing the verse. What? Okay. For from his post beside the crowd, his piece is but a. For from his post beside the crowd, his piece is but a fragile shroud. Another solace, another stone is laid. This maybe I should read the lyrics first. I know I composed the lyrics, but I completely forgot what exactly they were. I can probably save some time by kind of getting off that too. For from his post beside the crowd, his piece is but a fragile shroud. Another stone is laid this day. A friend has joined him on the way. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not fabulous, but it's speedrun enough. For him. Okay, I got it. I got it. For here in the grave done stone so. I thought I got it. For here in the grave and stone so rough. Nope. For here in the grave and stone so rough, the moss is strong, but the vines are tough. For here in the grave and stone so rough, the moss is strong and the vines are tough. But he does not wish to return to the past, for peace is here at last. Okay, done. That's it. Song is done. Vocals are done. Mixing I did in the meantime. Okay. Here are the lyrics again. Not my favorite song, but not my least favorite. Well, is it my least favorite? I don't think so. An hour and 16 minutes. Okay, so I went over the time by quite a bit, but it doesn't feel ridiculous. I think I can get it done in under an hour if I have a better concept going into it and I'm able to figure out the lyrics quicker and the melody quicker. I think an hour and 16 is not unrealistic. Let's see how it sounds all together. Taking out the MIDI. Oh, I didn't mix the voice. Whatever. This is the final mix. Without the metronome. Homeward he walked, the weary day done. The work has ended, what has begun. To home at last, just there to see the man's final activity. And when at last he is dismissed, none shall pay him much interest. But yet in peace he'll watch and sit, the people with their candles lit. For from his post beside the crowd, his piece is but a fragile shroud. Another stone is laid this day, a friend has joined him on the way. For here in the grave and stone so rough, the moss is strong and the vines are tough. But he does not wish to return to the past, for peace is here at last. Homeward he walked. Okay. Okay, chat. Is this lit? Let me know. Does that actually sound like a half decent song for an hour and 16 minutes? Not terrible. Not terrible. You know, I'm actually pretty alright with that. So, hopefully y'all think so too. Hopefully y'all think this is a good time. Let's see, what could I have done differently? I have the stream at a bit of a latency, so I'm probably not going to get your comment for another like minute, but I'll talk until then if you do. How many are you? Oh, there's a whopping 2 of you. Wow. I'm not alone. I feel so happy. Efficiencies, definitely the composing stage is what took the longest to try and figure out. Where is it? No, not there. Here. Song in 1 hour. Trying to figure out this melody was tricky to try and match it to the actual lyrics themselves. That was kind of, that was tough, but... Oh, Killjoy says, overall 8 out of 10. Awesome. Thanks. I got half a point higher. It's very nice. I'm glad. I think if I was to... Well, if I wasn't speedrunning and I could redo the recording, and maybe I will, if this ends up becoming something I think I can, or a series that I continue, maybe I'll experiment with different songs and concepts here, put them together, throw them together, make content, and then re-record a lot of it and tweak it a little bit so that this is, you know, for a first draft or rough out of a song, I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. I just realized my webcam is being covered by the chat box. Let's see if I can just like do that. Okay, sweet. Okay, anyways, yeah, well, I guess that's the end of this video. 1 hour, 16 minutes, 42.78 seconds. Although, is the 0.78 really telling you anything? I don't know. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching. This has been an excellent live stream. I might do more of these in the future, but for now, I think I'm just going to end the live stream here. So thank you all so very much for watching. I am Mark the Minstrel, and it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for listening. What else do YouTubers always say? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for more notifications, and leave a comment down below with rate it out of 10.